What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of After Credits. We are here in a very special location outside of the United States because we've been evicted. And we are here to talk about the new Sony Marvel Spider-Man movie, Spider-Man Homecoming.
Small little indie film.
A
Small little indie film.
Yes.
It was at Sundance last year.
It's the 16th film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
I thought you were about to say the 16th Spider-Man reboot.
It basically
it's
is.
the
It basically
third.
Fourth.
No, it's the third.
It stars Tom Holland as Spider-Man. John Watts is the director. This movie was awesome. I loved this movie. I was kind of ambivalent about it. I didn't really care going in. I was like, it'll be fine.
You stole Rich Evans' line.
I thought this is definitely one of the better Spider-Man movies. It was very grounded in, like, it's not the end of the world. It's small stakes. Tom Holland was charismatic as hell. I really liked Michael Keaton as the Vulture. I thought all the high school stuff, I actually think really worked. I thought I was going to hate that. I thought it was going to be like Power Rangers when it's like these weird, like, teenage stereotypes.
I also loved this movie and hardcore Spider-Man fan, and I was pretty excited for this film. I was a little skeptical going in because it's still technically a Sony film, and Sony hasn't had the best history when it comes to Spider-Man, but this is definitely, in my opinion, the best Spider-Man film we've ever gotten, and considering that we've gotten 6 films, that's saying a lot. It was just so good, everything about it. I love it.
I'm gonna shoot up my Kraken, snort my heroin.
And now, since we're in a relatively good mood and we want to bring the day down, 9/11, Daniel, what did you think about this movie?
Unrelated topic, I remember watching the 9/11 trailer for Spider-Man in theaters with the Twin
Oh, really?
Towers.
That's
Yeah.
cool. My friend has the ones that post the original 9/11 posters. Daniel, why are you an asshole?
It's okay.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
It's just sloppily written. It's another movie with 6 Sony writers that goes from A to B to C too easy, and it just feels lazy. But there's a lot of good shit in here. But we'll get into that in the spoiler section. Click down here, or scroll down here.
On the purple glowy thingy. Click on the purple glowy thingy to go to the non-spoiler section of our review. Personally, what I felt awkward in the movie theater is all the high school awkwardness. Granted, I know Spider-Man is a teenager. Any movie with awkward high school teenage shit, I feel awkward. I don't know if it's supposed to make me feel that way, but I don't like feeling awkward like that.
I did not like the opening scene. It should open up with, like, colorful and fun, and the opening scene is Vulture. It's like cleaning up trash. It's like I wanted to get Spider-Man stuff, then go to like a Vulture thing. It was just a weird way to start the movie.
That opening scene that took place right after the events of Avengers 1.
Oh no, let's not get into that.
It said 8 years later.
Yeah.
This movie is taking place in
2020.
2020, from what we understand.
Right.
I just pretend it says 4 years later instead of 8 years because I think they just fucked that up.
Really? You motherfuckers nitpicked over that?
I saw that.
It's confusing.
It was in the first scene of the movie. That stuck with me.
Y'all for real here?
Yeah, man.
Then it says 2 months later after Civil War, so does Civil War also take place
In 2020.
I like Tom Holland's portrayal as Peter Parker and Spider-Man. It's a little bit much. There are some scenes where I can tell he's overacting, but for the most part, he sticks to the character well. Costume's okay. Special effects are fine.
It was at this moment that Nathan knew. He fucked up.
That tastes awful. I like a lot of little details. Like, whenever Spider-Man leaves a scene, you'll see, like, a web strand left behind.
Yeah.
I really like the stuff with Captain America. Like those videos, those were fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
That jumped too much to me. I'm talking real subtle. Like, when he's in class and you slightly hear the Sokovia Accords were done.
You see like Bruce
in
Banner's like one of the
2000
scientists on the wall.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, you see Bruce Banner and you see Stanley Tucci from First Adventure.
Whenever they're going to Washington, D.C., you can see a Triskelion cleanup on one of the highway signs. The Triskelion, I think, from Captain America 2. I don't know if the Triskelion is the air carrier or the SHIELD headquarters where they had that, like, fell apart.
Yeah.
Like, it got completely destroyed. I just like that it said the cleanup was happening there. it makes this feel like a universe without calling attention to it. I thought Captain America was a little much.
Oh,
Not a lot.
No,
I thought that was funny.
I could see you saying it's a little much, but for me, it was like I laughed a lot at those scenes.
I liked
like
the second one more. The detention one I thought was more.
Oh yeah,
funny
the
than
detention
gym
one's like so. The gym one was great because he's like, and let me introduce your gym teacher, and then he points to the wrong side.
That fits with the Captain America
It does.
character, that
Right.
he stands for the ideal of America and the actual moral ideal of America as opposed to what America
He stands
does.
for Franklin
So-
Roosevelt's America, not today's America.
Did Franklin Roosevelt stand at all?
Wow. No, remember
Remember in Pearl Harbor?
Yeah, in Pearl Harbor. Stand me up. Let me stand up.
I love that the girls play F, Marry, Kill with Thor, Hulk, and
I like that too as a
Captain
Marvel
America.
fan because the one that they choose to kill is Hulk, and it's hilarious because the one you can't kill is Hulk.
yeah.
I know this is a PG-13 movie, but if a bunch of high schoolers were talking to each other and they didn't obviously...
Oh yeah, no.
If there was like a teacher there, they wouldn't say F, they would say fuck.
That's a fair criticism, but it's also
That's like the tiniest...
That's
Yeah,
all-
that's a very good nitpick.
it's also PG-13 and it's
Yeah.
Marvel.
They also teased the another F-bomb at the very end of the movie.
Oh yeah,
it
it
was
was
great.
What the fuck?
I love Marissa Tomei in this movie. She's
Yeah.
great.
She hot.
She is hot.
For a 53-year-old woman.
Yeah.
Is she 53?
There was something on Twitter saying that Marissa Tomei playing Aunt May, she's older than one of the actresses that started playing the Golden Girls. I hate Aunt May in this movie with a fucking passion. Because, oh my
Wow.
god,
How could you hate
they
Marissa?
dumbed her down to nothing. It was amazing how little she fucking matters in this movie. You look at the Ultimate Universe, she fucking yells at J. Jonah Jameson for firing Peter Parker. You look in the first Spider-Man movies, she's Peter's rock, the one that he can pretty much confess everything to. Even in Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2, you see her trying to raise this kid, but be unable to do it without Ben, who's obviously the stronger of the two. But in this one, literally all she does is give Peter some jokey stuff about puberty in the car.
She also had parenting moments in some of her bits where
Where?
after the fairy thing, when he didn't have his cell phone on him, and she was, blowing him up like, hey, miss call. And I'm like, where the hell were you? I'm scared. All that. She acted like a concerned parent, not just like, hey, glad you weren't dead.
She
That's
could have
tough.
sold that scene
New York
more. The
mom.
character did it, but she didn't. She was still kind of that loose parent or whatnot.
She's the cool aunt.
She's not the cool aunt.
You want that?
Aunt May is not supposed to be the cool aunt.
It's
Well,
a different
hey.
interpretation.
It's a terrible interpretation.
Flash Gordon isn't supposed to be some scrawny, smart brown dude.
He's not. He's supposed to be an
Oh.
astronaut.
Oh, it's racist again.
No, what didn't you like about this movie?
Oh, what I didn't like. Okay, aside from Ned, who I thought was funny, I didn't really care for any of the kids. I didn't think the love interest was that interesting.
She was fine.
Yeah. I didn't really like Zendaya's character. I thought she was just too, weird,
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I would say that, but I knew chicks in high school who were they were so I'm so weird. And, this is
I
my
know,
thing.
that's the thing. I think she went too overboard with it, though.
Yeah.
And
I don't think-
I also didn't like, Flash in this movie.
Oh, I loved Flash. Because here's
I mean,
the thing about Flash
He,
that I
he
loved.
was just a little asshole in this
That's
movie.
what I loved about it.
I
Because we've
didn't-
had too many
Yeah.
I think you said it the other day. We've had too many Biff Tannen Flashes.
15.
There's just these big bullies. I love that this Flash is just a dick.
This kid would get bullied by Flash Thompson,
Yes.
yeah.
I'm totally
Yeah.
fine with Flash being a different kind of bully, a guy that throws a lot of insults and
He's a
whatnot.
DJ.
But
He is Parker.
Flash Thompson is supposed to be big man on campus, and he's not.
This kid
He
would
gets
get
made.
bullied.
He
He's also
gets
not
made fun
brown.
of. Still,
Well,
he gets made.
that-
Wow, dude.
I don't hate him
because he's brown. I hate him because he's Indian.
That's what my brother said when we came out. I didn't like him because he was brown. I was like,
Really?
"You're a white supremacist."
Wow. Flash Thompson, I
Yeah.
wanted him to be big man on campus, and it'd be funny because he's fucking tiny like this, and he's just a dick.
Yeah.
I
But
like
he
that actor.
wasn't. He was constantly getting shit on by his peers too, and so it didn't work as a Flash Thompson movie. Zendaya, I'm cool with her performance. I'm not cool with the way she was written in the movie.
Yeah.
Because she was written in only to quip. She didn't really have a character. I'm fine keeping her antisocial and very left but her moments were just jokes.
Yeah.
And so when you put her in awkwardly like that, the only thing my brain can jump to, as soon as I saw her, I'm like, MJ. Is the only reason why they would constantly be like, there she is, there she is. MJ, it was very obvious.
That's another thing I didn't like, how they just shoehorn in, oh, by the way, my name's MJ. Like, if she had said something like, call me MJ, but she's just like, oh, by the way, my name's MJ. I'm like, okay.
So is her name now Michelle Jane?
No, it's supposed to be Michelle Jordan. That's
Seriously?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pissing me off, because you're changing the name of a character.
Maybe Sony didn't want them to actually take.
Oh, because they're gonna have a Mary Jane solo movie?
No!
Anime! No, they're gonna do the story wherever Spider-Man kills MJ with his radioactive jizz.
God. Vulture. Let's talk about fucking Vulture.
Vulture was amazing in this movie. Michael
Other
Keaton
than
was
just
awesome.
amazing. Let's let's
yeah.
dive in.
The amazing Vulture Man.
I really liked the way they took his character in this movie because I legitimately did not see it coming when it turns out that he's Liz Allen's dad. Like, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, when that came out, I was laughing.
Usually I'm on this show, I'm always complaining about like seeing a movie with an audience, because audience just say like dumb things and I don't really care about seeing a movie with an audience. But like that moment when he opens the door and Michael Keaton's there, like that was one of the best like oh shit moments I've seen in a while. And the audience is all like,
I reacted to that pretty well.
My whole theater was like, he was just trying to support his family, you know?
Yeah.
He was basically doing what Tony Stark did, was he was an arms dealer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not trying to assassinate the president.
He's not even trying to kill Spider-Man.
No.
He's just, trying to...
He told him, he's like, dude, hey, just let me fucking do this.
Yeah, this is not your fight.
Don't worry about it. No one's getting hurt.
He gave him like several chances, like, dude, I don't want to fight you. Just let me do what I need to do.
I like that he figures out that Peter is Spider-Man. Because I was like, oh, is this gonna be like a dumb thing where he's like, at the end of the movie, he's like, it's Peter. But no, he finds out when he's driving over there.
That car scene was one of the best scenes in the movie. Don't mess with me. I'm Batman.
Are you gonna say something important?
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
because...
Hey, can you give my drink?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Alright.
One other thing I liked was the design of his suit. Like, that thing was...
Okay, the
fucking
suit,
awesome.
I'll give you
Yeah.
that. The suit's good. Lock it. Instead of the weird furrowed neck that he has, it's just a hoodie. I like that a lot.
Yeah, it's like an aviator jacket.
And just the wings and the
But
mask. It was
can
awesome.
we, for the love of God, get over the Iron Man shot?
I'm surprised that we didn't get a shot of that with Peter. Like, I figured we would get one of those.
Like in the trailer?
Yeah, like when Karen starts talking to him, I thought we were... That's another thing
I'm
I like.
so fucking sick of Iron Man shots now. It's driving me nuts.
Well, you only have
They
to
didn't
see it for,
overuse
like...
it for Vulture, but seriously, let's just nix that as a rule in general. Also, as y'all are talking about Vulture and what you liked about him, literally all I can think of is family.
Of course he does.
Yep,
Oh,
because his
God.
character is Dom Toretto. Look, I get this whole argument of Tony Stark messed this up, and now he's cleaning.
Vulture was great. It was great. His costume was super cool.
He compared him to Dom Toretto.
Yeah! Think about it. He's like another guy that's doing villainous things, robbing people, souping up gadgetry in order to defend his family.
Oh my gosh, somebody, working hard to protect their family. What a
I know,
horrible
I
thing.
know.
Yeah, because
Right,
we
what an
see
asshole.
that in every movie ever. I'm fine with the argument of like Tony Stark ruined everything and now he's making money off cleaning it up. But the real reason, meaning that there's fucking alien shit that'll explode and kill everybody if you start fucking around with it. Yeah, Tony Stark has a pretty good fucking reason for wanting to collect all this alien shit and keep it away. Vulture's proven wrong pretty often in this movie. Especially that one scene, which is fucking hilarious, whenever he goes to Shocker number 1, Tom Hardy Shocker.
Oh yeah,
and just like accidentally shoots him.
It's discount Tom Hardy from Prometheus. Speaking of Tom Hardy, was anybody else like kind of hoping that Tom Hardy would show up at the prison at the end of the first post-credit scene?
No.
No, because Venom's apparently not part of the MCU.
What do you think of the prison scene?
I don't care for it.
Scorpion's coming back.
Yeah.
Who?
Scorpion. Did you see the Scorpion tattoo? And his name was Matt Hagen.
Matt Gargan.
Yeah, Matt Gargan. That's Scorpion. You know.
Get over here.
So if you scroll to the time code, welcome back to our non-spoiler thoughts on Spider-Man Homecoming and our scores out of 6 estrellas.
Spider-Man Homecoming, I thought it was fun for what it was. It felt more impactful with how small it was. It didn't, you know, the whole world wasn't based, or the whole world wasn't in jeopardy or anything. Other than the teenage awkward shit, there wasn't a lot of bad shit in my opinion. Ooh, a 5.
I thought this movie was really fun. It was the Spider-Man movie that I was waiting for. I really like. I feel like this is like the first Spider-Man movie that captured what I wanted out of Peter Parker and what I wanted out of Spider-Man. You guys are stealing my shit. Tom Holland is super charismatic. I thought the Vulture was a surprisingly really well done villain. I thought the music was great. We forgot to mention that. Michael Giacchino's score was great. I love that it was small scale. I actually enjoyed the high school stuff. I actually cared about the Peter Parker stuff as much as I cared about the stuff when he was in the suit of Spider-Man. So yeah, I pretty much love this movie. It's one of my favorite MCU movies, and it's probably my third favorite Spider-Man movie after the first 2 Raimi movies. So I'm gonna give this 5.5 out of 6.
Movie's kind of sloppily written. It still suffers from the Sony 6 writers bit. It's too jokey at times. It never felt to me like Spider-Man was a hero. And even in other movies, even the worst movies, I could see a moment of actual heroism from this guy. There's some nitpicky stuff about Spider-Man, like he can't always use his web shooters. He does some other ways of getting around. I wasn't a fan of that. Tom Holland is fine, and I think as far as getting a Peter Parker and a Spider-Man, he is our best shot at getting it accurate. Michael Keaton is fine. I think he's better than the character written for him, except there's one scene where he's still overacting, and I'm just like, Iron Man, I thought was fine. I thought they would go more sincere than we did with Iron Man, but it was still a mix of like Robert Downey snarkiness with changed character. You can believe that this guy has lived the events of Avengers and Civil War and is trying to get better. He's just shitty at doing it. I will go 3 out of 6. It's fine. I really don't dislike it. I just can't recommend it.
I was debating whether I liked this one or Spider-Man 2 more, but after thinking about it, this is my favorite Spider-Man film. Tom Holland is Spider-Man Peter Parker in my opinion. He nailed both of them perfectly. Michael Keaton is great as the Vulture, one of the best Spider-Man and MCU villains we've gotten. Aunt May's hot. I don't care if she's an important character or not. She's hot, so...
Thank God for your input, Noah.
The humor was great. The action I thought was pretty good, and I just like that Spider-Man is finally home where he belongs in the MCU. Overall, I'm going to give this a 5.5 out of 6.
Oh, I thought you were going to give it 6. HK consensus of 4.75. If you like this video, please click the like button down below. Also make sure to subscribe to be the first to know whenever we have new content, and click that bell icon thing so you're notified whenever we have a new video. We got Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Mr. Noah here has a blog, or not a blog, he has an Instagram. He is the Cinema Geek on Instagram, so make sure to check out all of his reviews there. Danny already has his review up for War for the Planet of the Apes, so our next review is probably going to be...
Wish upon!
Yeah.
We're going to go see Beguiled tomorrow, the new Sofia Coppola film.
You vengeful bitches!
Maybe we'll go see Valerian?
Oh, God. I forgot about that movie, honestly.
So,
Who remembered?